Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another look at some deals on Steam and GOG, so midweek deals. And surprisingly, we have quite a lot of games on sale. So first up, we begin with Steam and our first game is Valheim. So Valheim has been around for a few years. I remember getting this early in 2021 when it came out. And it's a fun sort of survival crafting game for up to 10 people. It's made by Coffee Stain, published by Coffee Stain. They usually make really good games. And the game still is in early access, but overall, as you can see, very, very positive. It is also, you can see 10,000 people playing, and the price is still good, still on the old regional price. So if you like a game that is easy to run because the system requirements are very limited for this one, so you can play it on an old PC. Up to 10 people can play in co-op, and it's got plenty of content already. So 50% off, usual sale price $10, 264 rupees only, 774 in the UK, 1139 in Canada, and 10 in the Eurozone. Next we have The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series. So The Walking Dead games were a big deal about 10 years ago. The season 1 was outstanding, and this here is a compilation of all of The Walking Dead, the whole saga, and it's also sort of remastered. So you have 4 seasons of 5 episodes each. There was a 400 days DLC, a solo episode, and there was a mini series of 3 episodes called Mission. All of that is included and remastered. Overwhelmingly positive reviews, and this is 75% off here, exactly 500 in India, $1249, $1049 in the UK, $1624 in Canada, and $1224 in the Euros. Next is Evil West. So this is a Western style action adventure game with some weird creatures, and I remember this when it first got announced and it looked pretty interesting. It's made by Flying Wild Hog, the people behind the Shadow Warrior games. So yeah, it looks like a pretty decent game, mostly positive reviews. Not the best rating, but still positive overall, both the recent and overall. So yeah, interesting game, third person, and this is 70% off. This is equal to its low once again, $15, $689 in India, $1349 in the UK, $21 in Canada, and $15 in the Eurozone. Next is a classic. This is Kingdoms of Amalur: Re-Reckoning. So this was a RPG from, I think, the PS3 era, let's say, and they made a remake of that, remaster, let's say. And so this is that one here. Not too expensive, published by THQ Nordic, and again very reasonably priced. 75% off, $364 in India, $10, $874 in the UK, 10 in Canada, 10 in the Euros. It's a sort of a cult classic because I often hear people saying great things about it. The original one, I think, had some issues with some game breaking bugs or something, but this one shouldn't be an issue. So you can see mostly positive reviews, and yeah, not too expensive either. And there's also a ultimate version or something which is a little more. Next is a indie game that I really like. This is Return of the Obra Dinn. So you may remember the Papers, Please game. This is made by the same developer, solo person project, and outstanding game. As you can see here, overwhelmingly positive, 94,000 rating. In fact, I have made a full guide for this game, like a full walkthrough style guide, like 4.5 hours long, many years ago, and that one did well back in the day. So yeah, fantastic. It's a detective style game made with this interesting art style from like games from the early 80s. So something happens on a ship, everybody dies, you have to go and figure out what happened. Super nice stuff, but fantastic game, very unique if you want something different. So this is 33% off, $589 in India, $1339, $1122 in the UK, $1741 in Canada, $13.06 in the Euros. Next is something surprising, and this came out of nowhere. This game is called Kong Survivor Instinct. So yeah, it's basically Kong and the other creatures from the Monsterverse. They seem to pop out of nowhere, and this is a 2.5D style Metroidvania. I had heard nothing about this game, and this comes out yesterday. Seems to be okay review wise. and it looks pretty decent, and the system requirements also pretty low. So yeah, does look pretty good. So this is 15% off. New game again. I'm not recommending that you buy it, but may want to wishlist this. 1360 in India, 2124 in the US, 1784 in the UK, 2762 in Canada, and 2124 in the Eurozone. I'm kind of interested. All right, on to GOG. We have some more deals, beginning with the Fallout game. So we have Fallout 3 Game of the Year edition, 75% off, $499. This is cheaper than the usual price. Normally it goes down to like 67%, which is about $659 or something like that. You can see here last time it was $659. So this is a better deal. $5 for this one is fantastic. Again, one of the better Fallout games, let's say. Again, depends on your preferences, but yeah, this one was good. So this is $5 here. Next we have Deus Ex Human Revolution, another game from early last decade, RPG, cyberpunk, and a quality game with a lot of content. So $3, 85% off, still good. Also, by the way, this has gone up in price. Regional price has gone up on Steam for this one. So now I guess it makes sense to get it here, because even if you are in India or something, you're not paying that much more. And then we have Alpha Protocol. So this got removed from Steam a while ago, but GOG has brought it back, DRM-free of course. This is made by Obsidian. This is a espionage RPG, if that makes sense, published by Sega. So yeah, there was a bit of a documentary as well about how GOG got this game back. But yeah, it is available now. It's from around 2010 or so, 2008 or 10, something like that. Yeah. So interesting game. Again, another one of those cult hit type games. $15 for this one, 25% off. It's a new addition to the store, so we haven't seen a big enough sale. But yeah, if you are a fan, it's available now. Fallout 4, like I said, is also on sale. Again, recently I've noticed they have not been dropping the price a lot. This one has been 60% off recently for a while. So this is the first time I've seen 75% off. You can see here previously within the last 30 days it was $16. Now it's $10. Again, this is pretty good. Some people say 3 is better. I played a lot more of this one. More newer game. I like the sort of building aspects where you can make your own shelters and stuff. So I like that part. So yeah, it is available here on GOG for $10. The Metro bundle is available. Another set of fantastic games. 3 games in total. We have the first game, Metro 2033. Then we have Last Light, and then the final game and its 2 DLCs. These 2 are also included. All of it for just under $10, 84% off, $9.51. The first 2 games have been given away. I think even here they gave away the second game, I think. So you may have it, but the whole bundle is a interesting, very good set of games, FPS survival style games for just under $10. We have a Wild West shooter again here, Call of Juarez Gunslinger. This was the final game in the series, and yeah, another great game from 2013, I believe. So yeah, it won't be too old, but at the same time not too expensive either. So $3 for this one, 80% off. And also the COG game is on GOG as well, which is interesting because a lot of games don't launch on GOG at the same time as Steam because of obvious reasons. But yeah, it is good to see this one here. I'm genuinely interested in this. I'll probably go and check some reviews and things and might even try to get hold of this. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. See you next time.